going to be 100 Guardian runs. I'm going to record total costs that we spend. For 100 maps, we spent 10 Scours, 400 Chisels, 100 Alks, 75 C rerolling bad map mods, and then 300 Chaos for Bloodlines on all of them. They're all just quality and alked, probably 20 to 30% pack size averages. I'll be running all of these on my low FRF Scion, and I have no quant, no rarity. Sorry, I have 30% rarity from the presence, but no quant, nothing like that. No sextants, no prophecies. I'm playing by myself, and we're gonna see how much map returns I get back. So I'll start grinding. Okay, so we've done 99 Guardian maps. This will be the last one. But here's the current pile of ass. I need to sort all of this. We've gone from level 94.7-ish to 95.84. And we have one map left. Let's go. Spider's been doing well. I have not died a single time. Come close a couple times, always to Chimera ads. Because Chimera's ads are ridiculous in comparison to Chimera. We've done Hydra, Chimera, and Minotaur today. I did not do any Phoenixes because I had way too many Phoenix fragments already. But this took about, what, 14 hours? I did this all day today. I stopped to do, I think, 4 red tier elders when they spawned. But other than that, just running these. Or like make them spawn. It took a bit to make some of them spawn. It's been a long stream. But hopefully this should shed some light on the loot returns, map returns, alchemy orb drop situations. Because again, I'm using no quant items, no sextants, no, like, I don't even know what else could do bonuses, prophecies, stuff like that. I'm just using quality them to 20, alchem, and then chaos into something that's not going to kill this character, like no regen. I have all the costs of everything I've spent tallied up. We will sort it out and tally up the profits shortly. It's gonna take a while to sort. I might do it tomorrow. I'm really tired. Yeah, it'll be fun. I counted alks at like 80 maps in. I think we had 57 alks back out of the 100 we spent on the maps, not including, like, obviously not including the value of everything else that we've picked up. Just straight up alchemy orbs. Alright, last boss. Perfect placement for the shop ground. Ooh, not if I stand in it.
This is the key to a crucible that stretches the sanity of the mind.
What's up, YouTube? Now that the time lapse is over, you can see the sorted loot results. We got, of course, 100 shaper fragments. We got a crap ton of maps. I actually did a notepad document with all of the loot in it. But here's our T16s, here's our T15s, T14s, T13s, all the way down to T3s, I think was our lowest one. I don't think I got any T2s. But yeah, they're all in order, nice and pretty. Took us a while to sort, so that was probably really, really fast. I don't know, I didn't actually watch the time lapse yet. Yeah, we got T2s, no T1s. And a single unique map, we got a MacLeod from a unique strongbox, I believe. All the currency drops, we got a total of 497 jewelers, 323 alts, 107 chromes, 74 alks, 79 chants, 59 fusings, 17 chaos, 59 chisels, 24 scours, 5 blessed, 9 regrets, 30 silver, 8 vols, 5 GCPs, 5 regals, 10 white sextants, 9 yellow, 9 red, glass lovers, baubles, transmutes, whetstone, scraps, augs, right? So yeah, here's all of our total stuff. I looked up the prices on all of those. Our cost in total was 2,361 chaos invested. That includes the cost of buying the maps, scouring off all the non-rares, qualitying up to 20%, alking them all to rare, chaos spamming the ones that were shit rolls, and then 300 chaos for running bloodlines 100 times, and 2 remnants of corruptions that I used. I just threw those in because we did get some decent essences. I didn't actually price any of those though. As for the maps and currencies returns, in total, we got the 100 fragments, which is the majority of the cost back already. That's just like missing, what, 900 chaos, and then the actual 61 guardian maps that we got back paid off the rest of it. So everything else is profit. All of these maps, all of these currencies, etc., everything in this section ended up being a total gain of 3,316 chaos, since we spent 2,361 chaos. We're already in the profit of 955 chaos in about 14 hours. And then if you add in the other stuff, let's do that real quick. We're at 1,440 chaos profit. And that means over about 14 hours, we averaged about 102 chaos per hour. Now what does this all mean? This means that if I were to run purely T16 maps, eventually I would run out of T16s, right? Since I did 100 maps and I got back 61. I'm not quote unquote sustaining, but if you actually were to go and either sell off all of this stuff or run these T15 maps, T14 maps, you would probably get back your guardians plus some. Like, I did this as an experiment to see if the map sustain issue is really a problem. The character I was using didn't have any quant, any rarity. I was running alone, wasn't using prophecies, wasn't using sextants, I wasn't doing anything insane. And we ended up making 1,400 chaos. In addition to basically sustaining maps, I would call this sustaining. All of these red maps back with 61 guardians on top, like that's insane. And all I'm doing is crafting bloodlines. And the reason we're doing bloodlines is because it adds magic mobs to the map. For those that don't know how map drops work, white mobs in a map can drop the same level of that map. So if I'm doing a T12, they drop T12s. Magic mobs can drop +1 and lower, so they can drop up to T13s. Rares can drop +1s as well, but the reason that you do bloodlines is because they get it. Since you're adding packs of magic monsters, each one of those packs, say there's 20 mobs in a pack, can drop a +1 map. It's much, much easier to sustain maps, and it only costs 3C. If I were to try to run like Brandis or Harbinger or something, or Beyond doesn't drop maps. Nemesis adds rares, but only a couple compared to how many magic mobs you would get out of the bloodlines thing. Brandis doesn't really drop maps, I don't think, and Harbinger you might get maps out of, but it costs twice as much chaos, so that would kind of cut into your profits pretty hard. The cheapest option is just bloodlines. I always run bloodlines. Even when breach was an option, I always ran bloodlines. And I never use sextants, and I'm able to still sustain maps. So, like, I feel that 100 maps is a relatively low sample size. To get an ideal testing for this, I'd probably have to do close to 1,000 to 2,000, 3,000 maps. Like, I mean, we're talking about a game with hundreds of thousands of players continuously doing maps, and like doing 100 maps in one day is pretty slow for an endgame player. If you're doing speed clear maps, like you're going to be doing these maps at a rate of like 1 every 2 minutes or something like that. That's 30 maps an hour. You could do 100 maps in like 3 hours. This took me 14 hours because, I mean, I did a bunch of red elders with it as well. I think we did 4 red elders today, trying to get that last T16 one to spawn for the last fragment, but like, you can sustain. Even without counting any of the other drops, just the raw currencies of the maps, not including any of the like rares we got that are pretty good to sell. I didn't price out any of this stuff. I didn't craft the jewels. I didn't craft the opal rings. We got 2 I-84s, 2 I-83s. This pretty good jewel here for something, I don't know what. And then we have all these bases. Perfect mine laying speed tremor rod. These are probably not worth anything, so I didn't bother pricing them out. Just a bunch of shaped I-85 bases. This one's worth something, and this one's worth something. The scourges are worth something. This was worth something before I ID'd it. Sad story. I actually ID'd this un-ID'd 6 socket, but it turns out I have another one, so it's okay. A really, really bad vendors and a blood group. But no, I guess closing thoughts on this, I would definitely say there's no difference in map drops than there was before. This is about what I had all of last league and the league before that. In last league, I ran close to 2,000 Guardian maps, and my Atlas is complete. I have maximum Atlas completion, so the higher you get on this, the better. I have an extra 1% from Parandus Manor, and of course I have all my sextants that I don't ever use. I ran only Guardians today, there are no sextants. These are from the era of Shaped Strand. They just like haven't gone away yet, because I never run low tier maps. I always run reds, high reds. So yeah, I think that the outcry is just because people are upset with Bestiary League, and that's totally fine. I get that. There's less mobs being added to the maps, but I'm in standard. There are no extra mobs. I don't even have rare mobs, bestiary mobs to mess with and capture and get drops out of, so I don't have that bonus, and I'm still able to sustain just fine. I would recommend filling out your Atlas, using quality, using Alks, chaos spamming for like 20% plus pack size, and then running bloodlines. And you should be able to sustain maps. No problem. I'm sustaining maps in League using this technique as well. I'm not even using chisels in League because I don't have any. I'm just using Alk and Go with bloodlines, and I'm sustaining in yellows no problem. Still struggling to get out of yellows. The issue I'm having in League is actually getting higher tier maps, but I feel like that's something else. I'm still able to sustain the maps that I'm in, I'm just not able to climb out of my current tier, so that's a different problem entirely. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the video, and if you have any comments about it, anything that you would do otherwise differently in a study like this, let me know. There's a lot of stuff that could be done here differently, I think. Obviously a higher sample size would be great. Faster would be better because I just did a 14 hours. Actually, I did a 16-hour stream or something like that, and I'm recording this video afterwards, so I'm dead. So if I missed anything, I'm sorry. I will pin a comment with all the missing information if I missed anything. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you on Twitch, where you can watch me grind stuff like this live. The build guide for the character is in the description. The filter that I use for this grinding is in the description. As is my Twitch and Patreon if you want to support the channel. I will see you guys in the next video, though. That'll be Demi out.